Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So before I do anything, as usual, I want to explain some things. A little bit of a change of plans here. They added a new timed event, and I haven't even finished this one. So my intention here is probably going to be to do two of these and then start working on this one. Originally, I was going to start trying to do some side quests and whatnot, as well as getting started on one of the hangout events, but I'm going to be holding off on that a little bit longer, at least as far as the hangout events are concerned. So let's go ahead and get started immediately with one of these trials. So the Desirous Trial. And, okay, so what's the buff for this one? All party members will receive a buff when elemental bursts are used, in accordance with their greatest wishes. Use elemental bursts as much as possible in this trial. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to the challenge. Leyline Disorder. When characters use elemental bursts, all party members will gain 15%, 20%. Okay. So basically, just use elemental bursts as much as possible. Actually, there's something I need to read. Okay, unleash 10 elemental bursts in total. Okay. So let's start with her, and there are only 3 options left. All of them are Electro. I haven't really used Beto that much, so let's go with her. A little bit of an odd team here. Not very many options to choose from that time. It kind of feels like they're reducing the options. I could be wrong about that. Anyways, let's clear this place up very quickly. And for some reason, my brain is getting controls for this game mixed up with a different game that I've been playing. So I was trying to dash and by clicking in the left control stick, and that wasn't working, obviously. Okay. I need to get my... I need to get back to...
Have a little taste.
Playing this game in my head. I just realized I don't have a single character that can heal my characters, I don't think. That's not good. At least I don't know if any of these characters can heal others.
Another test subject. The wrong test subject.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Sayu can heal everybody. So let's go ahead and do this very fast.
Now you shall
So I need to use 10 of those. And then go ahead and use that. Oh. Okay, that can heal my characters. Sayu is my healer. Go ahead and do that. And this is taking way longer than I thought it would. But it's not a big deal. Okay. There's that first team down. Hopefully I can find a healing spot. Or not a healing spot, but a healing orb. What? Oh. I don't want to interact with that. I think I accidentally picked up a healing orb there. Because the thing changed at the last second. Okay.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I hate these guys.
There is no escape.
Well, I don't hate them, but they're definitely not easy to fight. Okay. They weren't too bad. I take back what I said. I'll grab this speed boosting orb now. Unfortunately, Sayu's elemental burst isn't up. Oh. I don't need that yet, but I may come back to that a little bit later. If I feel I have to. Okay, pick up that orb. There we go.
There you are. Vengeance will be mine.
And let's go ahead and do that.
I got the wrong test subject.
Now you shall perish.
This is going pretty good.
Should replace my hammer.
And I think, well, I was gonna switch over to other characters to heal. I don't know if Sayu's ability heals everybody in the party, or if it only heals the active character. I would have to actually look at that. You know what, I may be able to do that right now. Talents. I think this is the one. Skill attributes. Skill activation, healing. Okay. So, does it say whether or not it heals everybody? It will heal the active character with the lowest percentage HP left. If there are no opponents nearby, it will heal the active characters nearby, even if that. Okay. Interesting. I wonder. Active character implies that it's only the character you're controlling, I would think.
Shine down.
I kind of want to get rid of that orb if I can, but whatever. Now I think about it. I think that I managed to get all 10 elemental bursts.
Freeze to the core.
I probably don't need to go all out against these guys. Well, then again...
Inazuma shines eternal. Illusion shattered.
Okay, good. I was a little bit worried about that one. Because I don't really... I'm not used to fighting... What do you call them? Without a healer. Not a healer, I mean a fire user. The Ice Abyss Mages. I'm gonna go into this room and activate this because I do want the buff that you get from that. Okay.
There is no escape.
Well, she's tearing through these enemies pretty easily. There's only 4 left.
Shine down.
I'm kind of hoping to use this as an opportunity to get my character's elemental burst. Yep, I got all of them.
Illusion shattered.
Okay.
Beg for mercy.
Why would I do that? Well, whatever, it doesn't matter. I was questioning why I brought out Eula against those things, because really, Eula is like the last character you'd want to fight the cryo slimes with. Okay, let's jump down this hole. Whee! And start. I didn't use that one healing thing, but it's fine.
Power that ended Haishan.
Go ahead, do that.
Now you shall perish.
I don't know if I did things a little bit weird there, but whatever. Doesn't matter. I just need to defeat these 2 guys, and that may not be so easy if my characters are dying. Whatever.
One strike will suffice.
Okay, let's bring out this.
To oblivion.
I'm ready.
Whoops.
Face my blade.
Well, this'll work. Okay, the initial one at the very least does heal your characters when you first bring out this little guy with Sayu.
Illusion shattered.
Okay. Oh wow, Eula hits really hard.
Shudder. Good.
Way harder than I thought that she would. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, I don't want Sayu to die, and I don't want Eula to die.
There is no escape.
Come on. Okay, this is not good.
To ashes.
Oh, thank goodness. I was trying to make sure I got rid of both of them at the same time. Okay, let's go ahead and leave the domain very fast. And then move on to another challenge. Hopefully I can complete the next challenge fairly fast. And then I'll move on to the... well, I'm going to actually go over to a temporary... it's not really a temporary quest. It's a quest that appeared in my quest log, though, related to the Bonton Sango case files thing. And I don't know exactly why it appeared. It's actually right here, the Omni Ubiquity Net or whatever. Because the Ubiquity Net that I had actually disappeared out of my inventory, so... It says, Sango says that our friend would like to modify the Ubiquity Net. So I'm going to go do that, but after I complete the next challenge here. So let's first claim the prizes for this. And then go ahead to the 5th trial, the Amplifying trial. Shockwaves will occur when melt and vaporize are triggered. Use this ability to finish your battles quickly. Trigger 20 melt and vaporize reactions in total. Okay. Let's see. Obviously, I'm going with her because why not? I'll bring him along as well, and her. Now I have an option between these three. I'm going to go with Diluc because I'm most familiar with him. Now, this group should be a lot easier for me to handle things with, I think. I just realized I don't have a single healer. Ah! What was I thinking? Well, at least I don't think I do. I'm pretty sure Sucrose can't heal. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Oh. Do that. Get rid of this guy's shield as fast as possible. Whoa. Do that. Where'd he go? Okay. Now that I've done that. Whoa, wait a second. I didn't realize that, No! I'm trapped. Okay. What in the...
Retribution!
Okay. No, not good.
Embrace the ice.
Yeah, I definitely don't have a healer. This is gonna end poorly. What to do about that? Well, I can always hope that, by collecting these healing orbs in between... Yeah, I'm gonna have to really, really hope that I get lucky in the last fight.
Swirl, Mark 2.
Oh, stop that. Oh, does that... No, that won't heal me. I was hoping that I'd be able to get healed by that. I hate the fact that there are 2 healers here.
For a swirl.
But hey, they're helping me at least. Kind of. Okay. I've got to remember. There we go. Okay, good. Got rid of him. Did another healing orb appear over here? No? Okay. Wonder what was healing me for a second there. Is it... Wait a second. Can this heal me? No, okay. I don't know what it was. Maybe I accidentally picked something up. Where are you gonna appear from?
Animal hypostasis emulation. Absorption test. Animal test.
Okay.
Know my soul. Embrace the ice.
As long as I can get rid of this big guy here first, everything will be fine. Good. I'm not too afraid of this guy. Oh, I got healed again.
All you got. Don't be
Well, that's interesting. Where are you? There we go.
My apologies.
Come on. Oh, that was weird. Somehow he got stuck there.
Take flight. Know my soul.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. Should have probably been doing that to begin with. Because I still need to get the vaporize or melt reactions. The healing one again. I'll save that just in case. I don't need to pick up these orbs yet. I'll activate this. Oh, it's just a bunch of slimes?
Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear. Absorption test.
Okay. I've fought plenty of these guys before. Gotta get rid of this fire guy first before I... Okay, there we go. Yay, that was easy. Let's go back this way now. And activate this over here too, because I want that buff. Actually, I don't even know what the buff is this time. What is it? Every time melt or vaporize is triggered, a shockwave will be triggered, dealing damage over a large AoE. Okay. So it is in my best interest to make sure that my characters are getting those effects.
Verdict is?
Come on. Whatever.
Rain out. Find your feet.
What? What happened? That was weird.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu.
It almost looked like he had died. Whatever.
My apologies.
So there was a Fatui mixed in with the treasure hoarders. That was weird. I was under the impression that I was fighting Fatui there. There we go. Yay! Okay, let's go ahead and heal up with this orb. I may even be able to heal up with that other orb too. Well, I think my characters are at full HP, but I'll still grab both of them. Oh, I can grab this again because I think I got hit by that fire. Even if I didn't, it's still a good idea. Leave me alone. Oh, I should really activate this. Okay, one last fight. Darn it.
Stand clear.
Oh,
Whirling snow.
this is actually probably the best fight I could hope for as the last one.
Embrace the ice.
There we go.
Take flight.
Darn you. Stop that. Whatever. Okay, there's just this one now.
Whirling snow.
Come on, you. Okay, unfortunately, I did take a small beating there. There is a healing orb here, though. Can I find another? Oh, there's this attack orb. I'll take that. Okay, let's jump down. And hope for the best. Please be something that I can freeze repeatedly. What?
Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate. Take flight.
Oh boy. Well, I can get rid of this one very fast. Get rid of him as fast as possible. Okay. Now this one.
Swirl, Mark 2. My apologies.
Okay.
Body and knot.
Oh,
Rain cutter.
I suppose that'll work. Wait a second. Did I only just now kill that one? I thought I killed him before. I guess I should have looked at the thing to show me, that tells you or whatever.
Take flight.
It doesn't matter.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword.
Okay.
Embrace the ice.
And there's one more after this guy. I really don't want to have any mishaps here, so... There we go.
My apologies.
And let's do that. That. I don't know what I was thinking.
Rain outlines your fate.
There we go. I've won. Even though I'm still not entirely sure how I was healing throughout all that, I still won. So let's claim the prizes for this trial, then go over to visit Sango for the Omni Ubiquity Net or whatever, and then after that, do the first part of the Energy Amplifier Fruition or whatever quest. Claim that. Claim that. Okay. I also probably will be making some wishes in this video. So.
Osmanthus.
Okay, you actually have to talk to her to trigger this quest. Ugh, that Waka Murasaki. I shouldn't have let her know about Kageromaru. What's wrong? Oh, hello there, traveler. Do you still remember the Ubiquity Net by any chance? After we settled the previous incident, I explained all that happened to a friend of mine. Her name is Waka Murasaki, and she calls herself a designer. She was quite inspired by the manner in which she used the net. So she's been badgering me this whole time to help her look up new techniques with which she can continue modifying the Ubiquity Net. I couldn't deal with all that nagging, so I did find her something new in that ancient collection of mine. If the fancy takes you, traveler, go to her place. If I don't miss my guess, she's probably finished her modifications by now. Okay. So, let's go look for Waka Murasaki. Oh, there we go. Wait a second, is this... Oh, for a second there I thought she was a unique NPC. She's not, though. Well, that should certainly do it. Hello there, are you Waka Murasaki? That's me, what do you need? Well, I'm here about the Ubiquity Net. Oh, are you? Oh, I remember now. You must be that traveler. Sango told me about you. The way in which you operated that net was truly impressive. Inspiring, in fact. I've heard that you've been modifying it. Hey, that's right. Hehe. Sango dug up an all-new Onmyo technique for me and all. I used that technique to modify this net once again, and I named it the new model Omni Ubiquity Net. According to Sango, this technique is able to detain the essence of living creatures before using certain objects as media to recreate the shape of that living being. She even says that the utmost achievement of such an Onmyodo technique is to recreate a human essence. Such essences can answer questions and will never lie. I must say that such a technique would be of unbelievable help to a detective like Sango. You know what? I actually think that's why she told me about the technique and allowed me to make changes to the net. But don't you go around telling anyone that. I'm only telling you this because you and Sango are friends, alright? Is it really that amazing? Not yet. No matter how I modify it, this net can only be used to recreate the essences of small creatures. It has no effect on humans whatsoever. You know what, Traveler? Take this net with you. Who knows, seeing you in action might give me some inspiration again. Here, take it with you, and remember, it's the Omni Ubiquity Net now, not just the Ubiquity Net. Go on then, go catch a few little animals to test it out. Okay. Interesting. So they want me to use it to capture animals, but I think that I am going to save that for the next video because I was not expecting this to actually go on for so long. It is still considered a gadget, okay? A net that has been modified once again by Waka Murasaki using Onmyodo. She claims that if you can detain the essence of small creatures before using the net itself as a medium to recreate their forms, okay? Well, maybe I can capture this guy. Trying to tame me. Kitsune. Okay, well, I guess I can report right back to her immediately. Never mind. How did it go? Well, it was a one and done. I suppose that was inevitable. Oh, I lost it as soon as I used it. Like I said before, this technique can detain the essence of a small animal, but if you want to retain that essence and recreate that animal, you'll need a separate medium. I integrated those techniques into the net, such that it is also the essence retention device and the recreation medium. That sounds complicated. Well, basically, each net can only be used once. This is an issue that I haven't been able to solve yet, either. If the medium can't stand repeated use, the cost of this device will be way too high. I'll continue doing research into this net and try to fix the problem as soon as possible. If you still need the Omni Ubiquity nets, you can come and find me. And, even though these nets can catch small animals, they're a bit of a fuss to put together. So next time you want one of these nets, you'll have to pay me a nominal fee. Relax, you're Sango's friend. I won't charge you too much. You'll get a good rate, I promise. Okay. So now I've got to go talk to Sango. Did you find Waka Murasaki? So here's the deal with the Omni Ubiquity Net. Omni Ubiquity Net. You know what? It's not a bad name. Still, that technique. Can that technique really detain a human's essence? No, that's not possible. There are only records of such an Onmyodo technique existing. Any practicum has long disappeared into the mist of time. The technique that I taught Waka Murasaki can only do that for small animals. Wait, then why didn't you tell her? Oh, that? I just wanted Waka Murasaki to help me spread a certain something around. Bantan Sango Detective Agency's president is currently asking someone to create a net using Kamina Onmyodo that can make people tell the truth. The long-lost Kamina Onmyodo, the Sango Detective Agency, and a net that can indeed detain the essence of small creatures. Put all three together, and you have an urban legend that both sounds impressive and that actually has a grain of truth to it. For most people, these urban legends are just little stories, but for criminals who already have a seat of fear in their hands, such tales are not so simple. Ah, so that's how it is. The other side of it is, well, Waka Murasaki was starting to get on my nerves with that whole "find me the strongest Onmyodo technique ever" nonsense. I told her many, many times that such things don't exist, but she wouldn't listen. So I had no choice but to give her something to work with so she'd get off my back. What if Waka Murasaki doesn't tell anyone about this? Impossible. She can she can keep a secret to save her life. Trust me, I know her way too well. Either way, thanks for making a trip on my behalf. Take this, consider it payment for the errand run. Archon, I hope she doesn't come to bother me again. I'm a detective, you know, not some Onmyoji. Okay, good. That's
Please
done.
speak to President Sung.
I'm glad that I followed through and finished it. Okay. So, let's go ahead. That's all the way back in Liyue. You meet Hosseini once more as a researcher makes his way back to Sumeru from Inazuma. So, yeah, this is the quest. You meet with the Sumeru scholar Hosseini once more in Liyue. He has refocused his latest academic efforts on the energy amplifier. Okay. We've met him a few times in the past. Hello there. Why, hello. Someone suitable's arrived at last, I suppose. And it's someone I know, too. Well, that's my worries about insufficient samples gone out the window. I've been waiting this whole time, and if it isn't old folks, it's children. That's simply insufficient. What are you planning to do? Oh, come on. Do I look like some mad scientist who grabs passers-by to use for human experimentation? There's no need to take that cautious tone with me. I mean, look, it's me. We met on Rito, remember? You still seem shady to me. Alright. Maybe you did forget me. Alright, let me introduce myself again. I didn't forget him. I'm Hosseini, a scholar from the Sumeru Academia. After a great many tribulations, I finally reached Inazuma to conduct research there. Unfortunately, doing research on those islands was just too restrictive. I did not leave empty-handed, of course, but considering all the trouble I went through, I have to say that it doesn't quite feel worth it in the end. With few research funds remaining, I had to return to Sumeru via Liyue, but I did hope to rescue the situation during my travels, and so I thought, why not return to the topic of the energy amplifier, my efforts in which the Academia had acknowledged prior. Now, I'm not sure if you remember that whole affair, but the energy amplifier is a precious, ancient artifact that can use the ubiquitous ley lines to strengthen its user. This research is still in its preliminary stages, and my previous report on it was only equivalent to a preface on the topic, or preface on the topic, whatever. Much work remains to be done if we are to understand the workings of the energy amplifier in their entirety. As such, I have been asking for volunteers and inviting them to use the amplifier to obtain new data to support my research. So, I'm not not some kind of suspicious character. Please do not misunderstand. Ah, I see. Exactly. So, traveler, if I might ask, Would you be willing to be my volunteer and help to trial the energy amplifier? Sure, I guess. Then allow me to express my thanks for your willingness thus far to make sacrifices in pursuit of ever greater wisdom. However, before I give the energy amplifier into your keeping, could we do a little warm-up first? It is proper procedure to first ascertain if the volunteer can defend themselves. No responsible academic study should play around with the lives of its volunteers, after all. Once you are ready, head to the designated locations and clear out the monster encampments there. I will wait for your return. Do remember to stay safe. Okay, this is interesting. So, Act 1, Investigation Progress 0 out of 3. Wait a second, I want to go back for a second. What's this about the energy amplifier? You have not obtained any Ermin Soul Fruit Fragments. Complete the iResearcher quest to obtain Ermin Soul Fruit Fragments. Why does that sound so familiar? Whatever. So let's go to the very first place of interest. I might be able to do all 3 of them in this video. West of Wangshu Inn, huh? I mean... Okay, I suppose that is kind of like west of it. By the way, just as a little quick update, I actually finally finished collecting all of the treasure chests here in Liyue. So now I have them all in Mondstadt and all in Liyue. Let me just say that it was not easy to get all the ones in Liyue because there were some that were part of puzzles, and those puzzles were things like, you know, you would examine it and these little balloon type things would shoot off into the air. And you would have to shoot them with a character, like an archer type character. And there was actually several of those hidden away, so I had to scour like the entirety of Liyue over and over again to find all of them. It was crazy. Okay. Interesting. Let's go ahead and set up this party because I do think that it's probably a good idea to go
Brace yourselves.
with this party.
Allow me.
Let's do this
Take
first.
flight. Sakura swirl.
You know, I want to destroy this thing, but I just realized that I don't have a Claymore user with me. That may have been a mistake. Whatever. Yeah, that's not gonna destroy it. At least not fast enough.
Think you can get away?
Whatever.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Yahoo! Wings of dark. Whirling snow.
Do that. I can get rid of them all this way. I don't need to destroy it. Although now I've learned my lesson.
My apologies.
I should have just kept with the team I had. Maybe modified it slightly to replace, what's his name? Zhongli. Go ahead and open that. Okay. Let's claim my prize with this as well. Oh, I already got those, I guess. So, go to the next spot. Swap out Zhongli for...
Didn't keep you waiting, did I?
Venti. There we go. Wow, there's 3 of them. Or is there only 2? Either way. I mean, I'm only seeing 2 of them, which is okay by me. I just remembered that Zhongli actually can destroy them as well with his R2 ability. Not that it really matters. Okay. I mean, it kind of matters because I would have been able to, I would have been able to have a shield during this. Is that all? Oh, wow. They went down fast. Okay. Let's go to the final one that I can do. Jeez, did they have to put it all the way up here? So annoying. Okay. Destroy this as quickly as possible. There we go. No, let me out. Let me out. Okay, there's definitely still one left amongst all this. There we go. Yeah, it's right here. I thought I saw it over here. Okay. Are there any others? I don't think so. I think that's all of them. Which is fine by me.
Get away?
Darn it!
Brace
You aimed it
yourself.
the wrong way,
Let's play.
Venti. Whatever. Doesn't matter.
Take flight.
I've got to get rid of that archer. I think there's an archer up there, right? No? Oh, I was wrong. I could have swore I was getting hit with some kind of arrows, though. Whoa, wasn't that all fun and breezy? Let's go look for Hosseini. Okay, let's go report back to him, I guess. Ah, you've returned. And without a scratch, too. Haha! Well, I suppose I worried over much. You are very strong indeed. I shall have no fear in leaving the energy amplifier to you. I'm surprised that he had to actually test this like that at all. I mean, if you think about it, we've helped him several times before in the past, so whatever. Its operation is very elementary. I trust you will understand it with a single glance. However, do note that this is an authentic ancient relic. You will land me in no small amount of hot water should you lose it or break it. As such, take your time to get used to it first before using it in the test. Okay, oh, it's this thing. Wait a second, do I have access to all of these right off the bat? Oh boy. I thought that you had to unlock these slowly. After using an elemental burst, all party members on the field unleash one shockwave that scales on 600% damage of the attack that the character unleashed. Oh wow. I think I like that. Let's go with that one. When a character hits an opponent, shockwaves will be unleashed that deal AoE true damage. When the characters are at full HP, the damage will be increased further. I like that. Oh, you can only choose one. Okay. I'll go with the 600% thing. Even though I could read the rest of these. I don't really have to worry about it. When a character obtains an elemental shard created by the crystallized reaction, they gain 30% elemental damage bonus for 10 seconds. Okay, I'll go with that. For 20 seconds after an elemental burst is used, the character who unleashed that elemental burst has their normal attack damage increased by 40%. I like that. When a character is protected by a shield hits an opponent with a normal attack, their attack is increased by 8%. That goes really well with Zhongli. Defeating opponents with a character's charged attack will create a vacuum field that pulls nearby opponents in and deals damage based. Oh wow. That one will go really well with Ayaka. During combat, there are no more than when there are no more than 2 opponents near a character, attack is increased by 20% now. When a character's charged attack hits an opponent that is under 50% HP, an Executioner's Blade will descend and deal true damage. This effect can be triggered once every I don't know what true damage is. When an opponent is defeated, increases elemental burst level of all party members by 1. You know what? I'll go with that one. There we go. Because that one will be really nice for Ayaka. How are things going? Is the energy amplifier proving easy to use? It's not too complicated. Indeed, compared to some of the instruments we use at the Academia, the energy amplifier certainly is a simpler tool. At your level, larger scale tests should be no problem at all. I've heard passing adventurers mention that they've discovered some strange new domain of late. No one has ever traversed this terrain before, and it is teeming with monsters that are stronger than the ones you see wandering about in the wilds. I reckon that if you use that for your testing site, we might be able to obtain better data. I mean, your previous performances. I must say that they've been very impressive indeed. In fact, it is the data recorded by the energy amplifier that has been limiting that has been the limiting reactant here? Weird. I reckon that even this domain shall not prove too difficult for you. That's a given. You know, I wouldn't have believed a word of it if someone else had told me that, but on the other hand, I have full faith that you'll be fine. Well then, allow me to mark the location of this domain for you on the map. Happy testing! Wait, really? Oh wow! Now there's this whole thing that I'm not going to be doing in this video. I wasn't expecting that at all. Interesting. So, if I access this right here, yeah, it's all the way down there. So, Act 2 and Act 3 are completely unrelated to this. I thought you had to complete Acts 2 and 3 to unlock the deceitful domain. But, well, I guess I'll probably be doing some of that in the next video then. I wasn't expecting that. It's going to be a lot of fighting in the next video. Just based off that alone. Pick that up very fast. So, yeah, this is where I'm going to be stopping. Thank you very much for watching. The next time I play, I'm going to finish up this one right here. You know, complete those two right there, and then I'll be jumping into the deceitful domain. I'm not sure how extensive this is going to be, but hopefully it is going to be okay. Actually, you know what? Before I stop, there is one thing I want to do very fast. After I claim those Primo Gems right there. Are there any others? Okay. I want to make wishes. For old time's sake. Let's hope that I can get Arataki Ito in this one. Got it. Ah. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I can make 4 wishes here. Okay. Let's go ahead and update Barbara's constellation very fast. She only has 1 left. Let me see something very fast.
As a jeweler,
They have her right here. I'm very, very tempted to do that. I'll think about it. I still have 7 days to decide whether or not I want to actually do that. But anyways, so yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.